MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Falcons and the 66ers. Alberto Diaz, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now in the box, Steve Rice. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Steve Rice.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
First pitch, 640.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
At the plate, Bruce Sanders. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chunkers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. Standing in now, Jeffrey Bellamy. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, John O'Neill, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. The Sandlot is out in front here, 1-0. Mason Kane, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ben Kohler is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
2-1 now. Here's the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Soft liner towards short. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the right fielder, Tyler Blackwell.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tyler Blackwell batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Dante Smith will be next. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Striding in, Dante Smith, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
From the stretch. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
Whoa, up there.
Blackwell, the runner at second with one away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Justin Bishop.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Bishop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. Big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Into the box, Jesse Smith. Two out with the man at first. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We move ahead to the top of the second now, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Rodney Myers. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Rodney Myers.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 54.
Now at the plate, Blake Hamby. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackwell back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
That is seven. The right fielder, Joel.
At the plate, Joel Sloan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
At the plate, Judd. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. The set and the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, J.P. Humphries.
J.P. Humphries.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Orlando Schultz. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is foul right side. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Casey Quick waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting in, the second baseman, Casey Quick.
Now at the plate, Casey Quick. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Digging in, Mason Payne.
Leading for the Xanadu, the pitcher, Mason.
Here comes the first pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Payne sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The left fielder, number 32.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Rice. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bruce Sanders. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alberto Diaz.
The pitcher, Alberto Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Now that's popped up. Bellamy in foul ground. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Ben Kohler.
In now, Ben Kohler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rice will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second
The
out.
right fielder, number 16, Tyler Blackwell.
Ready now, Tyler Blackwell. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Sloan will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Jeffrey Bellamy.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Standing in, John O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Grounded back up the middle, right to him. And there are two away now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in, Rodney Myers. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. The 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. At the plate, Dante Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Dante Smith.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, Biro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Justin Bishop is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There he goes. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 2-0 home.
Yeah, 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. And the count will be full. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses, ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready for another chance, Jesse Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
None out. Runners at first and second. That's wide. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Two and 1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Smith isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, J.P. Humphries, and a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, that's a little suspicious if you ask me, guys. Whenever you hit a guy with runners on second and third and first base open, the players in the opposing dugout take notice and probably aren't too thrilled about it.
Into the box now, Orlando Schultz. First pitch on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Count still at 1-2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
So stepping in, Casey Quick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Alberto Diaz. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A high fastball is in there.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Too high, ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And it's a 4-1 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Ready once again, Ben Kohler. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box now, Tyler Blackwell, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Uranus is on top here, 5-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Blake Hamby.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0.
Ball in.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Standing in now, Joel Sloan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The back, number 22.
Digging in the switch hitter, Judd. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out, the throw, and just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Two out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The count now at 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Lifted in the air to center. Schultz is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So striding in, Dante Smith.
Not shortstop, Dante Smith.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Hit down the third base line. And there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Justin Bishop.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bishop. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Left side. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D, or you see a shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Sam Moses enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. Stepping in now, Jesse Smith. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. J.P. Humphreys is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Moses offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
In now, Orlando Schultz. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Down 21.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
3-2, full count. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Casey Quick is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. High strike there. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Alberto Diaz.
At the plate now, Alberto Diaz. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Rice is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Josh Means will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Means.
Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Wind up and the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The left fielder, number 32.
Ready for another shot now, Steve Rice. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Bruce Sanders. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And here's a slider for a called strike. Oh, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Barry Sneed enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Jeffrey Bellamy will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runners on first with 1 down. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he misses ball four, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So coming to the plate, John O'Neill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On a line, that's a base hit. Sanders rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Now batting, shortstop, Rodney.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
To the plate now, Rodney Myers, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
1-1.
Runners are at first and second with one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Uranus leads this one 7-3. Seth McMillan will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Ben Kohler.
No left fielder, Ben Kohler.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Rice is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Blackwell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Hamby is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Digging in, Dante Smith. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
2 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in now, Joel Sloan. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready with the 0-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding into the box, Judd, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Judd is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Kevin Root will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Low for ball one. The numbers on the year, 272, 2 home runs, and 11 RBIs. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, and the payoff pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now that the left fielder.
Digging in once again, Steve Rice.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Clay Williams gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Bishop.
Justin Bishop.
And the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Williams stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 26th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Jesse Smith. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Judd takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The catcher, number 1, J.P. Humphries.
J.P. Humphries will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Bruce Sanders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Bruce Sanders.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Jeffrey Bellamy waits on deck. This one's down to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now to the plate, for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Jesus Zapata gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box now, John O'Neill, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Strike, and that'll run it full.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Blackwell is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Rodney.
Now at the plate, Rodney Myers. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up ball 1. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Schultz. He singled his last time up.
Orlando Schultz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
it comes on 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Casey Quick, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
The pitcher, number 40, Jesus Zapata.
Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Luis Rojas.
Ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Kohler. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. From the stretch. Two out with a man at first. And there's ball 2 now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Blackwell. First offering on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he takes this one high. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. And And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Francisco Betancourt comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder Blake Hamby.
Number 54.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Betancourt, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his fourth season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
2-1, here it is. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 5.
Digging in, Joel Sloan. First pitch on its way. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Stepping in now, Judd. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Schultz is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, the pitcher, Greg Williams.
Sample will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The 66ers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alberto Diaz earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. the